Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dolvek. Today in New World they release a new game mode called the Barebone OPR. It's like an outpost rush without the perk. Even the artifact don't work, but there is still some artifact that work for some reason. If you put feather weight on, it's still gonna work. So we don't know if it work or it don't work. The description of the artifact is not there. Like if there was no perk, but maybe it worked, maybe it don't. We don't know. There's no information about that or whatever. Okay. So it's confusing right now. It's kinda still easy. You know me. I can just wipe people, but even if they want it to be balanced, I think they can add one thing to make Barebone better. Because right now it's not too bad. But not having Hearty, man, it's a huge problem. I feel like you should have some standard perks that are there, so people still feel like they are into their main gear. Like maybe you can put the refreshing as a base, you know, the 4-stack refreshing, or only 2, you know. You can put RT as a base perk. You can put refreshing toast as a base perk in Barebone. You see, at least like only having 1 dodge or 2 dodge, like you use 1, you're fine, then 2, you're exhausted. It's not enough. Like it's enough because it's fair, but since we all use 2 having RT, it's fucked up. Then hey, listen, I played like 10 Barebone OPR, and then I was like, okay, let's do a random normal OPR, and then I was not used to have my 3 dodge anymore, and man, it was confusing me. I even lose a duel because I was not doing my dodge enough. I even lose a duel against someone I never lost a duel against, and I always farm him every time I see him. And then this time, man, I was just not dodging enough. I was just not feeling it anymore. I had to get reused to my build. It's the first time that happened to me. You see, like I was not using my potion enough. I was not using all my thing. I'm so used on that build to have my cooldown at that moment that I don't even need to look at my ability. I can just, okay, I know it's ready, I'm sending my ability, but now it make your muscle memory play against you. Then you get confused with all those things that change, and your potion don't come at the same time, and then your dodge are not there, and like, man, it's weird. So yeah, I think adding the base perk in Barebone is one thing that they are missing right now. Really hard to make it fun. I'm talking about make the game fun. Having 2 dodges, you take off some fun of the game. Okay, straight up. They need to do something about the zephyr cake that we get at the start. You see, sometimes I join a OPR and bang, I spawn, the OPR start at the same time, and I need to walk backward to go buy a zephyr cake and then go into the fight. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, 99% of the time I forget the zephyr cake because I don't care that much about those things. So even today when I played, I did not even use the zephyr cake, and I was like, every time the game ends, oh hey, I forget the zephyr cake again. Bro, can you just do like in Counter-Strike, when the game starts, bang, you have a menu to buy the stuff into the menu. Don't give us a currency that we need to spend somewhere, that we need to walk backward, somewhere that is unannounced and behind us. Imagine a new player that joined Outpost Rush. He will not know that the zephyr cake exists. he will not know that there's a shop behind him. You keep speaking about game balance, but you just created one of the worst game balance in the game. They added some new stuff onto the main outpost rush into the middle of the map. I'm talking about the old map. They added some wall on the top, so that's pretty nice. I feel like it's a decent change. I didn't, you know, it's different. I just wished it was putting more map instead of doing those random things. Yes, it's nice. It looked fine. But man, you wasted your time doing that because everyone liked your OPR map, and now you're just like working for no reason. So a while ago, you guys have changed the expedition. You guys told us that you're gonna put better gear into the expedition, the 725, so people are gonna do the expedition. But I feel like you guys forget it. Like, devs, you need to do something about that. We want to do mutation with 725 gear. It's simple. Like I say, it's weird in Bourbon. You have all those things that you are used to do that you cannot do anymore, so it throws you off rhythm. But because of that, there is some weapons that are just gonna be better. Because there is some weapon that you don't even need weapon perk to make them good. The fire staff, you kinda want the empowering fireball and the refreshing pillar of fire. It's possible to play without it for sure, but when you have it, it's better. But if you look at the hatchet as example, you don't even need a weapon perk to make the hatchet good, while on the fire staff, you need 2 weapon perk. So the balance, even if you want to make it balanced by taking off some weapon perk, is still gonna be unbalanced. And then you have the resistance. When the meta is slash protection and thrust protection and fire protection, and you have no protection against that, man, they hit hard for no reason. And I guess it's the same thing for you, but that depends on your weapon and what the enemy is wearing. I know that Barebone, it's like an introduction to Ranked, and we need to pass by this to have a decent Ranked. You need to like learn from your mistake and refine the game mode till you can have a Ranked. It's fine. But right now, what we are missing is Hearty, okay? At least give the people Hearty, okay, as a base perk. That would make sense. So I think if you really want to do good in Bourbon, it's gonna be almost the same meta. The same exact thing you were doing. Well, you're gonna do them again and it's gonna work. But there's some weapon that's gonna be a bit less overpowered because the weapon perk was making them overpowered. So the meta will shift a bit on that part. Like I said, the fire staff, like the bow user don't really need weapon perk, so maybe the bow will be better than the fire staff in that. And you see, the leeching build are not usable in that too. There's no leeching freedom, so it's different. It feels different. I think it's good, and we need to pass into this direction to make New World better, but I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know if you guys have experienced the same thing, but since that update, I'm lagging, and it's even changed my gameplay. I don't know what happened with the game since the last update, but even in War, when I tried to do War, I had 2 War where it was unplayable, maybe 3. But it was unplayable. I was just lagging all around. And then you're gonna see in Outpost Rush right now, okay? When you die, you got a huge lag, and it happened a bit before you die. So I don't like that part. When the lag starts just before you die, you feel like you die because of the lag. Because the fact that you're lagging while dying just prove that you were lagging the whole time. But I have the internet fiber, so I'm not supposed to lag. So what? Is it an account bound issue? Because I tried to uninstall, reinstall the game with all new driver in my PC. I reinstalled the driver and it's still kind of bugging, so it's weird. And when I got into Barebone and my weight was just 200 or like 100 under the weight, when I got into the Barebone, bam, I was unable to move and it was bugging. Like if I was trying to roll, it was not rolling. It was just like a bug and I was not able to run or whatever. So when you get into Barebone, make sure you have enough space into your inventory, because for some reason you're gonna get stuck. Even if you have like if you are really close to Bmax, you're gonna get into it and bang, you cannot have it anymore. So maybe there's some other perk that they take off without realizing, like some passive that help with the weight or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys focus on the clip. I want to thank everyone for watching my content. I wish you a good day. Peace out.